the New York Jets. On one sideline, there's the head coach of the Browns. His guys looking to become the rare but not unheard of wild card team that makes it all the way to the Super Bowl. Opposite him, the Jets' Aaron Glenn. His guys ready to go. Top seeds are out, so they've earned. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go from East Rutherford. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Denzel Ward in on the tackle. From the 31, here is 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air. And we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, Deion's son, Shedeur Sanders.
We had a chance to sit down with him earlier in the week, Mike, and he just stressed this is just another game. We have to approach it no differently than we have the entire season, and obviously it suited them very well. They've played very good ball here come playoff time. But these are the moments that legacies are built upon, and they're one game away from the Super Bowl.
And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. So on 4th down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez to punt for Cleveland. This brought in out past the 20. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line. The Jets offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. Here's Hall. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Messenger on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. On the 45-yard.
And it's caught out wide on the RPO. 3rd, they need 8.
To number 80. A loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 8.
That's taken in left side by Smith. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Jets. 1st down.
Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5.
That's another Jets.
Now it is 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here comes the jet sweep. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Handoff. Here comes Hall. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. 3rd and goal.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll take Jets struck first in the AFC Championship game. They're out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Johnson now to return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Browns offense ready to take over for their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25.
They go play action now with Sanders. Hits as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. Play action, it's Sanders. That's caught. Down the field is Tillman. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. 32 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Sanders. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
A run, and here comes Judkins. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Seibert's extra point is true. And the Browns will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. Johnson now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Jets offense ready to see what they can do. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. Now faking the give. Moving to his left.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And the Jets, 1st down.
A give. Here's Hall. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he will score. Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The extra point by Romo is good. And the Jets will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
They go play action with Sanders. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. So a quarter in the books in the AFC Championship. The Jets have the advantage. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. That one complete to Johnson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
We'll try and run for the first with Judkins. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
In confirmation for the Browns.
Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. And before this drive starts, we'll take a look at the race as it stands to see who might take home the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll have a Jets first down. As he gets it up past the 30, he'll mark him at the 32.
That's good for a Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
He'll go again with Hall. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4. He'll drop to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Sanders to throw. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Sanders will throw it. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now, Sanders. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
And there was nothing exotic about that. I mean, they were just able to generate pressure without having to bring an extra rusher. And this offense now finds themselves staring at 4th down as a result.
Now the return. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Jets offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Quickly out to Smith. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll look to throw. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll look to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he's on to punt for the Jets. They cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Browns offense headed back to take over once more, putting the tight end in motion. They'll throw on first down with Sanders. That's out wide to Judkins. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
Out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A gain of 5.
Up the middle goes Judkins here. He'll push forward for about a yard. Quinn Williams there to make the play. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. To throw is Sanders. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The
Jets offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Give up the middle with Hall. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So, a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
First down.
Another run here with Hall. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Myles Garrett able to bring him down.
It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. It is 3rd and 10.
It's now 3rd and 10.
This one down the field, but it'll wind up incomplete. On comes the punter now, as he is on to kick it away. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Browns offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10.
The Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 1. At the
From the gun, it's Shador. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll run it with Judkins. Needs to get to the 35. I'm not sure he got there. Defense thinks he is short, and he is. It is 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. That one hits at the 3, but goes in the wrong direction for the punter. It turns out to be a touchback. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. back to throw here to begin the drive. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Jets first down. First and 10 at the 32.
Throwing now on first and 10. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
22 yards. That's another Jets first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Mason Taylor.
Back to the air one more time. Look wide. Getting this one complete. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
7-yard gain. That's another Jets.
They'll look to throw again. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And the Jets first
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. It is brought in the end zone. Arian Smith. Touchdown, New York.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
The extra point by Romo is good. And the Jets will take a 21-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. Now Shador on first down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
Now it's Sanders. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Browns offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with first and 10. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. A short one that is caught by Fanning. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and
On third down, Sanders. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
5 yards on the play. That's good for a Browns.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Sanders going to throw again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
A gain of 7. First down.
Throwing again is Sanders. There's a throw right side.
Sanders
Gonna be incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Sanders. That's to the sideline. Taken in by Johnson. 1st and 10.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another.
To throw again is Sanders. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, Sanders. That is caught right side. That's Sanders. He's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
It's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. They'll run it here, and here's Judkins. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads
From
to
the gun,
2nd and
it's Sanders. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. And he can't get away. Down he goes. Back to the 16. Here's Austin Seibert now to try a field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Seibert's kick is good. And the Browns cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. There you see Jets head coach Aaron Glenn, his guys set for their next possession. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19.
He'll drop to throw. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
He'll look to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. The Browns offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. That's taken in, Keon Coleman. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His first catch here in this AFC title game. And it's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. And the Browns 1st down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the 2nd half.
Judkins now on 1st and 10. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. It was Andre Cisco there to bring him down.
47-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. Having a quick throw there, but not on the same page with these targets. That's incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down.
A gain of 7 yards. It's now 4th down.
They'll run for it. It's Judkins. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Jets first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll get that out to Edwards. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
For the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
Romo's kick is good. And the Jets are going to open up a 2-touchdown lead, 24-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They go play action with Sanders. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. There's that man again. Another catch. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, a give to Judkins. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here in the AFC Championship game. This is the NFL Playoffs on EA Sports. From the 35, here's 2nd and 1. Here's Judkins now as we begin the 4th quarter. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
Gain. That's good for a Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now Shador.
Written all over it. So that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
To throw is Sanders. That one caught by Fannin. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
1st and goal, Cleveland.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. He'll get this out wide. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and
The motion man is Johnson. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
On 3rd and goal, Sanders. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Deontay Johnson. Touchdown, Cleveland. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Side protects the point. Is true. And the Browns back within 7. It's 24-17. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Jones now on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. Good work there to get this back close to a 1st down. 13 on the gain. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. We'll try to run for it with Hall. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he's got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down. On comes the punt team now for the Jets, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23.
At the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That is complete as the tight end Fanning. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. On the handoff, Judkins. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Now, Sanders. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 12 yards.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Judkins. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A gain there of 16 yards.
16 yards.
1st down, Cleveland.
That's another Browns 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Browns.
Now it's Sanders, who else another catch for his favorite target. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Sanders. That is pulled in at the 5. To the goal line and in. Cedric Tillman. Touchdown, Browns. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Jets offense ready to take over possession of the football. We're all even. Fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. On the run, here's Hall. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He was taken down by Grant.
Here is 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. On now comes the punt team for the Jets. Important punt here in this tie game late. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. Here's 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Finding room at the 35. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
1st down.
They'll drop to throw. Over the middle, brought in by his tight end, Fannin. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 12. And the Browns 1st down.
A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
And 3 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Sanders to throw. A pass caught right side by Coleman. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. This one caught at the 4. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
2nd and goal. The 3-yard line.
He will take this one across into the end zone. Raheem Sanders. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown, Browns.
Cybertext, the point is true. And the Browns will go up by 7.
Jets, 24.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Jones now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Jets offense make their way out to take over once more. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That'll be taken in by Edwards. Another try, 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. That caught over the middle, it's Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now the spike as the clock ticks under 50 seconds to play. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he gets that one complete to his tight end, Taylor. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
That's good for a Jets first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Brought down at 14 as they get up and spike it. Second down, goal to go. Back to throw. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. So not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll run here. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
The Browns ball carrier. The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 2 yards.
So, overtime coming up. A reminder, the rules now are in line with the regular season with one large difference. Each team gets to possess the football once. After that time, its next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. If there's a defensive score, it's game over. All replay challenges come from upstairs. The one difference in the playoffs, we play as long as we need to determine a winner. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Now a first throw here in overtime. He'll get that out to Edwards. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
He'll look to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A huge play there in overtime. It covers 51 yards.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18. He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Again, here's Hall. And he'll catch nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. exactly the way you want to handle it when you get the ball to start overtime.
Absolutely, Mike. You want to strike first. You understand the defense is wearing down. It's been a long game. Now you are one stop away from getting out of here with a huge win.
Don't forget about the extra point here. This, an important one. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Browns offense back onto the field for their next possession.
30-yard line.
Now Shedeur on first down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Johnson, incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On second down, Sanders. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Azarie Thomas on the coverage.
On third down, Sanders. Looking downfield for Coleman. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
A 39-yard gain on the play. First down, Browns.
On play action, Shedeur. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. To throw again is Sanders. And that is incomplete. Deontay Johnson, the intended target there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Again, it's Sanders. That one complete to Brian Robinson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. That's going to be incomplete. Felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. It was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. So this one in the win column for the Jets, as they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy. They are off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks as champions of the AFC. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.